and welcome back. We are learning object-oriented concepts of JavaScript. In the last session, we learned about date objects. In today's lecture, we are going to learn map objects. But before getting started, let us jump into today's agenda. First, we will see what a map object is, then an example of an empty map object. Then we will see how to add key value pairs in the object. After that, getting the values from the map object. We will see ways to iterate through the map object and then how to convert a map object to an array. And at the end, there is an assignment for you guys as usual. So without wasting any more time, let us get started. What is a map object? Map object is provided by ES6. Map is a collection of elements where each element is sorted as a key value pair. Map contains objects as well as primitive type values, for example, string, number, etc. When we iterate over the map object, it returns key value pair in the same order as inserted. You can use a function or a blank object as a key. Let us see how to create a map object. As you can see, there are no entries. We have created an empty map object. Now, let us add some key value pairs in the object. You can add blank functions or object as well. Let us see how we can do that. When you look at the output, most of the things, they get easier to understand. So we created three keys, a string, a blank object, and an empty function. Then we used the set method to set the values of each key in the map object like this. MyMap.setKey1, this is a string. The key value pairs get inserted in the map object. We displayed the map object having three key value pairs. Sometimes we want to retrieve or get the values from a map object. We can do that as well. Getting the values from a map object. Let us directly dive into the code. We are getting the values from already created myMap object. We just have to use the get method in order to get the values of the keys from the map object. We sorted the values of key 1 and key 2 in the variables value1 and value2 and displayed it. We got the exact values which we have set in the map object. Let us see how to get the size of the map object. Syntax would be: there are three key value pairs in the myMap object, hence the output is 3. There is an important thing that you haven't learned yet. And what is that? Yes, it is an iteration of the map object. Let us get into that as well. Iteration of the map object. We are going to use for of loop to iterate through keys and values of the map object. Let us see how we can iterate through myMap object. We iterated through each and every key value pair of the map object and displayed those pairs. If we want just the keys of the object, we can do that with for of loop like this. Let us display just the values of the map object. We just have to write the same code, just instead of keys, we have to take values. And we displayed the values of the keys. We can iterate the object using for each loop as well. Now you might remember how we used the for each loop. Since you already learned the loop, it is easier for you to understand this. We are iterating through the myMap object. As you can see in the output, we have iterated through the key value pair of the map object using for each and arrow function. Remember, in the arrow function, you have to use value first, then keys like this. MyMap.forEach value key equal to greater than. Now let us convert map object to array. We are using the array.from method to convert the map into an array. The array.from method returns an array object from any object with a length property or an iterable object. Store the converted array into myArray and then displayed it. We can just convert values or keys as well. Here is a small assignment for you guys now. Constant myCars equal to new map. Add two key value pairs in this object and iterate it using for each. Well, that is it for today, guys. Hope now you have enough confidence to work with map objects. We will be meeting very soon in the next lecture with a detailed explanation about functions. Till then, stay safe and take care of yourself. Bye.